Before this video begins, I want to make a quick reminder. This is based off of my opinion only. I'm not trying to have like the Dragon Ball community on my ass, but if for those of you who doesn't think this is a good video for you, then just move on. But for those who care about what I have to say, thank you, and I appreciate for giving me a voice. But if you don't think this video for you, just move on. But in the meantime, if you respect my words, then please enjoy this video. Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Mortar King Zeus here, and man, to think this day would come. But I was kind of I was just seeing, I'm pretty sure that you've all, you know, seen my top strongest videos, and you're just I keep getting the same things every single day when I do that, and they're just like, what is this bullshit? And dude, this is how I feel. So today's topic is why I put GT above Super. Now, I know you're probably saying that GT over Super? I mean, yeah, there's some quality, but there's no way all this stuff. Listen, I've been through most of this shit through my life ever since high school. And just hearing the same shit every day, because the Dragon Ball Z community has become so predictable that you can't even expect to get good people nowadays. Like, some of the fans nowadays are just saying random shit, and I'm just like, is this what it's come to? Is this where we at right now? So I'm going to speak my mind and tell you how I feel about this. Alright, so I didn't want to make this list a big deal, but I was going to say top 3 reasons why I put GT above Super. Number 1 reason, number 3, the way GT ended. First of all, now I know people are just gonna be like, Toriyama didn't write the GT, he had no part of this. Well, he kind of did. Toriyama was able to do some of the character designs, not all of them, but some. He even did the GT logo and went on from there. Now, you're probably thinking that the story of where Goku becomes a kid again is pretty predictable. I understand that. I was kind of confusing, where it's just like he's a small kid. But then again, it kind of made sense. But you're probably thinking, why does it make sense? Well, they were trying to go for that, that young thing that people, who's ever watched Dragon Ball, to enjoy that, that fun little thing. But that's what Super doing. But Super's taking it a bit too far. You kind of, and I see how fans act when they see super filler episodes, and I'm just like, well, I guess that's how the cookie crumbles. I don't know. But then again, the way GT, like the story, how it went off now, so the Shadow Dragons and the Baby Saga, those were pretty good sagas in my opinion. 17, I mean, it was alright, but they could have done better with it. I get that, but like, that's the third reason why I put GT above Super. The second reason is the way that GT had put like a beautiful ending on that. Like, the way GT ended was like the best thing I've ever seen in Dragon Ball ever. In any anime in general. The way they just, how they would have Goku's descendant, Goku Jr. and Vegeta's descendant, having one last battle before they just could shut the curtains. Like the way they did that just had me feeling some type of way. And to think about it, the way GT ended was kind of a good point, because the reason that most of the shit is happening is because of Goku. Goku is the reason that most shit is happening in the Dragon Ball franchise, because he's a selfish little prick. He doesn't do, I mean, yeah, he's sometimes a hero, but he doesn't do a hero because he wants to. He just wants to fight strong opponents. He's only doing this because he wants to make sure that people understand what I want to do is where I fight to the fullest of my abilities. That's basically what Goku's all about. And the way Super's doing it right now with the Universe Survivor Rob, it just questions to think about Goku. Just like, is Goku turning into a villain? Like, this is not the Goku I grew up like watching Funimation. Now, we can't determine if Goku's a villain just yet until we get like more about the story. But that's how things are going on right now. Goku's just like putting everyone's life in jeopardy at the moment right now. It's just he wants to have a good fight. But then again, he's giving them a fighting chance. But then you think about it, just like, you monster! And that's basically what's going on. Now, my number one reason why I put GT above Super. Super Saiyan 4 and the... You know what? I'm gonna stop it right there. Super Saiyan 4. Now, I also... you're probably just going like, ah, here we go again with the Super Saiyan 4 shit. You understand that Super Saiyan Blue is about Super Saiyan... Nigga, let me speak first. Because if you don't like what I have to say, you could just leave. But anyway, Super Saiyan 4 was one of the most beautiful forms I've ever seen in Dragon Ball ever. And I'm surprised that Toriyama didn't design this, but then again, he was just like, hey, that's pretty good. And he was just like, I like that. He even has a picture of Super Saiyan 4 Goku drawing his own art style with a signature on him. Just like, now that looks more like Toriyama's art style, so you can tell he didn't draw this. Now, the reason I put Super Saiyan 4 above Blue, in many ways, really, but there's a couple things that people just like, now when you look at Super Saiyan Blue, yeah, Super Saiyan Blue, Goku has the power to rival the gods, both him and Vegeta, but you gotta remember, it's like what King Kai and Whis explained. When you're in Super Saiyan Blue, you're kind of using a lot of energy. For one, Goku, when he first fought against Frieza, and when he was in the Universe Survival Tournament, like against Champa and them, Supreme Kai said using Super Saiyan Blue with that amount of energy needs a lot of stamina. So basically, once you're in Super Saiyan Blue, you're kind of exhausted. Like, that form requires a lot of stamina, and just like, now in Goku's case, when he used Kaioken, yeah, when he did that, it fucking strained his body. He was just deformed. And also, fucking, Super Saiyan Blue, I get that, but, like, okay, how can I put this? Like, the way they stated that Super Saiyan Blue was, I felt like Super Saiyan Blue was missing, you know, more character development. The reason for this is the way they kind of nerfed Super Saiyan Blue, in my opinion, because Super Saiyan God was more OP when you think about it. Because when Goku first fought Beerus in that form, that he absorbed Beerus's, you know, that energy attack, like, he absorbed that shit. And apparently in Super, this man can regenerate. Like, from the movie in Super kind of nerfed Super Saiyan Blue compared to the movie. Because when the movie, yeah, that shit was amazing. Because you get this man literally saying Beerus went 100% power against Goku and Super Saiyan God. I'm just like, that's not what the movie said. And just like, you're thinking to yourself, what is going on? You see, when you're in Super Saiyan 4 is where, like they said, the ultimate form of the Super Saiyan. When Goku first got in this form, yes, he didn't know how to control himself. But then again, after that battle with Baby, and then Goku was able to become one with it. He was able to, you know, perceive it. He became calm with both mind and body. Like, Goku was perfectly okay with that form. And just like that, Goku was just on top of his game. There's even a thing where he just surpassed his limits. And I kind of find it bullshit that people haven't realized it yet. Like, the way they did Super Saiyan God is where the same thing where they gave the energy to Goku when he went Super Saiyan 4. And I kind of total BS if you think about it real quick. And also, another thing you got to think about this real quick. This is all happening before the end of Z. Think about that real quick. And after Z is GT. So GT, you got to think about it, it's way beyond what Super's going on right now. So you got to think about it. What's happening now in Super is still nothing compared to GT. But we're not going to talk about that. And also, one more thing, Toriyama's kind of getting a bit rusty when you think about it, because when you put Super's anime against Super manga, his student Toyotaro is doing a better job than he is. Like, the way that Super in the manga right now, I like how he brought back Super Saiyan God. That really got me. Because Goku beat his ass, and I'm just like, wow. Go Toyotaro. You're doing a great job with this manga. But then again, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about. That's why I put GT above Super, and how I feel about Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan Blue. If you want to talk about, if you have anything you want to say to me, then just go ahead. For those who respected my answers, thank you. But for those who, you know, don't like it, then whatever, man. It's your opinion. But then again, that's how I feel about GT above Super. So thank you for your time, and I hope you had a good day. Peace out. Immortal King Zeus, leaving the station.